There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading Forex, binary options, stocks, or equities. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading binary options is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits or will sustain losses. Before trading binary options, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading binary options is appropriate. Investors who trade binary options should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading binary options is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria chat room constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell binary options.
All right, and we're gonna go in here. All right, so here is VPS on my demo account because I'm going to demonstrate some certain things to you, and I don't want to risk my real money. All right, so we'll come in here and just select anything. Let's go to GJ. Doesn't really matter. All right. So the first thing we do is set up the risk manager. All right. Set up the risk manager. So to make it easy to see, what I like to do is I like to come up here to this tab right here. This is the templates folder. Come down here to blackout. If you don't have AIRO and you don't have blackout in here, make sure to submit a ticket. You should have AIRO and you should have blackout in your template folder. If you don't, submit a ticket so they can add that for you. All right. I select blackout like I do with the dashboard, so it's easy to see the risk manager. Then I come over here underneath the word charts. You have a gold folder, gold star. That is your navigator. All right. Under your navigator, you'll see 4 categories: your accounts, indicators, expert advisors, scripts. All right. So the risk manager and the trade manager are both expert advisors because they're going to do things without you manually having to do it. So expert advisor is a form of automation program to do things you tell it to do so that when you're not around, it still does those things. So both the, as you can see here, the dashboard, the risk manager, and the trade manager, those 3 tools are expert advisors. All right, so we're gonna go with the risk manager here. Double click it. Make sure all 4 of these are check marked. Enable alerts, allow live trading, allow DLL imports, allow import of external experts. All right. Then come to inputs. And here you're gonna select your parameters. I'm a little risky, so I'm gonna select 3. I wanna, this is a % of risk per trade. All right. Of course, my stop loss is 50 pips. I'm putting this at 50 pips based off of the fact that I'm going to be taking signals from the market maker trend expert advisor. It has take profit and stop loss of 50 pips. All right. I don't want to lose more than $300 a day and let's say 1,000 a week. And then daily profit target is 500. All right. So what this means is I want the EA to let me know, or I'm going to tell the EA, my risk manager, that I want to risk 3% each trade. My stop loss is 50 pips. All right. Because I'm taking signals or I'm taking trade ideas. I don't want to lose more than $300 per day. And I don't want to lose more than $1,000 per week. And my daily profit to close all trades is $500 bucks. So what that means is once I hit $500 profit for the day, it will close all of my trades. Any open trades I have. So if I have closed trades that are 480 bucks and I open up a new trade and that new trade hits $20 to make 500, it'll close out that new trade because I hit my daily goal. All right. That is there to keep you honest, keep you disciplined. I select OK and boom, boom, boom. There it is. So you see there. It tells you your balance, $5,023.34. My current risk is 3%. Therefore, it tells me that I should be utilizing a lot size of 0.33. All right, so that's the cool thing. It's going to tell you what lot size you should be utilizing. All right, my daily limit to lose is 300. So if I lose any money today, it's going to update here and here and let me know how much I've lost. That way I can gauge how far I am to my daily and weekly goals. All right, my daily profit target to close out all trades is 500. So I know once I reach 500, boom, 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 it's going to close all trades out for me. This right here, result for today, is going to tell me how much I've made towards that goal. So if I'm at 499, I'll be able to see 499. So I know I'm close to that goal. And then total wins for the week, it'll track that here. Total losses for the week, it'll track that there. That way I can see, if I'm winning more or losing more. No more of this, oh, I'm a 90% trader. We'll find out. The risk manager is going to tell you. Daily drawdown tells me what percentage of my account was in the negative. All right. And then the daily win loss is going to tell me how profitable I am. So if I have 7 winning trades and 3 losing trades, that means I'm 7 out of 10. That's 70%. It'll say right there. All right. That is the risk manager. So let's show you how it updates real quick. I'm going to add a chart. All right. Point click trading. We'll hit buy. I'm going to immediately close it out like so, which means I lost money. Come back here and boom, update it automatically. Every time you close the trades out, it updates. All right. It doesn't update while you're in trades. It updates when you close those trades out. And you see here, I closed that trade out. Total losses for the week so far is 1. Results for the week, as far as my losses on a day-to-day and for the week, is a negative $11.77. So you see, I'm negative $11.77 towards my goal of 300. Negative $11.77 towards my, it's not even a goal. I don't want to lose more than that per day. All right. And then, of course, total losses for the week. All right. My drawdown, so that one trade represented 0.23%. So I was drawdown 0.23% with that trade. So this negative 11, this $11.77 is 0.23% of my overall account. All right. That's how the risk manager works. Someone asked me about it. If the expert advisor, the risk manager, closes out your trades at the $500 goal and you open up a new trade, then what it's going to do is restart over again. So it'll allow you to keep trading and it won't close out any more trades until you reach another $500. So that's kind of how that works. All right. Outside of that, this expert advisor, this risk manager only gives you information. You input some information in that you want to track. It's going to spit out information and then it's going to do one thing and one thing only. When you hit your daily goal, close out all open trades. Real simple. Real simple. So I'm going to come back to the chat and see if you guys have any questions. All right. You notice the risk manager may change suggested lot size if you drag a new pair to the chart it's loaded onto. Let me go try that out. Yes. So, the chart you pull it to, the risk manager is going to look at that actual chart. Each pair is weighted differently. So it's going to have a different setup. You guys know what I'm saying. So, for example, we make more money when we trade GBP NZD than when we trade GBP CHF. So, therefore, it's weighted differently. Therefore, the lot size is going to be weighted differently as well. All right. I typically recommend putting the risk manager on a major 7 pair. So one of the major 7 pairs, because they typically have a similar weighted average. All right. What if I said go to 0? I mean, you said go to 0. If you're not going to use it the right way, don't use it the right way. All right. There's no reason to try to find loopholes, guys. Set it to a realistic goal. All right. Make it happen. You want to test out what ifs, you can do that on a demo account. Set to 0 or set to 0. All right. But you might as well not use the tool. All right. Might as well not use it. Anybody else with any questions? Nope. All right. So we will move on. Share the screen. We're going to move on to the trade manager. All right. Show you about the trade manager here. All right. To the trade manager. So we'll close these out. All right. We're going to open up Euro JPY. Going to throw AIRO on it. All right. come over here, navigator again, double click trade manager, and the trade manager pops up. Come to common first, enable alerts check, allow live trading check, allow DL imports check, allow import of external experts check. Go to inputs. All right. Here are the settings. All right. So here's how the trade manager works. First thing it's going to ask you is for your take profit and stop loss. We just got a bag entry. It's into the zone, but I'm going to go ahead and take that buy here real soon when we do the example. So we know we want 20 pips take profit and we want 40 pips stop loss. All right. Now, everything on this chart is in points, which means you need to add an extra 0. So 200 points is really 20 pips. 400 points is 40 pips. All right. So everything I repeat, everything is in points. You need to add an extra 0. If I see people in the chat who have issues with trade, manager shutting things down early, that means I will already know they did not put the system into points. If you put 20 here, that means 20 means 2 pips, not 20 pips. You got to put it in points. So you got to add a 0. All right. Next is the take profit and stop loss mode. You can do your take profit and stop loss hidden, but if you're trading with a prop firm, make sure you place it because they need to at least see your stop loss. All right. Next, you have your profit lock settings, number 1, and profit lock setting number 2. What this does is once price moves so far in a profit, it's going to move your stop loss into profit so many pips. So you tell it. So for example, you guys know me. If I get to 15 pips in profit, which is 150 points, I move my stop loss to 3 pips in profit. All right. Now let's say I want to use the profit lock number 2. So let's say once I get to 18 pips in profit, I want to lock in 10 pips in profit. All right. This means that we're going for 20 pips take profit. Once it gets to 15 pips in profit, it's going to lock in. It's going to move my stop loss to 3 pips in profit. That's the profit lock. And then once it moves to 18 pips in profit, it's going to move my stop loss to 10 pips in profit and lock in 10 pips. That way, if price reverses, doesn't matter. I win. All right. You got a trading stop method here. There are 3 different trading stops. Watch my video to understand what those mean. I'm not going to go through all those. All right. I don't use a trading stop here, so it's fine. And then here is the most important aspect other than points. Chart symbol selection. All right. So you can apply the trade manager to this chart only or to all open orders. All right. So if you got special settings, let's say all your Forex pairs have one setting, and then let's say your indices or your crypto has a different setting. All right. Then you need to select current chart only. That way you can have specific settings for that specific chart. All right. If you're just going to take trade ideas, if you're just going to take trade ideas from us, then all you need to do is put the trade manager on one chart and select all open orders. That way, no matter what happens, you're going to input your trades on your phone MT4 anyway, and the expert advisor that is the trade manager will manage every order the exact same way, because all of the trade ideas will be Forex pairs. We will not, as of right now, we will not be sending out any trades for gold. We will not be sending out any trades for indices or crypto or anything like that. We're going to stick with Forex pairs for now. The market maker trend EA that I'll be utilizing for the trade ideas, it only runs on Forex pairs. I can use it on others, but I got to adjust the settings. But it's designed to work just on Forex pairs. All right. So here are all the settings. Once you do that, you select OK. All right. You got to make sure when you use expert advisors, make sure there's a smiley face. If you don't see a smiley face, make sure you have auto trading on here. If you click that on and it still doesn't work, come back into the settings and make sure you have allow live trading. All right. Now, once I one-click trading, once I hit buy, all right, you'll see I'm not touching it no more. It's going to automatically set my what? Automatically set my take profit and my stop loss for me. And there it is. There's my take profit. All right, you can click on here and see. It says 20 pips, 200. Down here, I'm sorry, it's 200 points, which is 20 pips. Down here, it says minus 400, which is 400 points, which is 400. All right, that is it. that is it. Now, once it moves in profit, you'll see this thing move above the green line because we're in the buy. And that's it. That's how it works. That is how the trade manager works. If you want to not have a take profit, you can put the take profit to 0 and then add a trading stop so that this thing can, run up a trend. So if you're trading higher time frames, just let the trading stop stay behind you and just continue to trail you and lock in profit as you go. All right. All right. We'll come back to the chat. See if you guys got any questions. Imagine 2 pips. It can happen. Price can go up and then reverse. It's happened before. It happens a lot when I put, take profit in profit, get those free trades. I put my stop loss in profit 3 pips, and price comes back down and reverses back down to that level. Will the TP and SL levels show on the MT4 chart if it is hidden? No, they're actually hidden. I'll show you. I will show you what it looks like. All right, stop sharing. Come on, computer. Screen share. Full screen share. There we go. Come back in here. All right, break even. I'm gonna try to let this thing get in profit so we can get a winning trade. And then we'll see the I turned the risk manager off. Never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, so we did that. Let's do this here. AIRO Trade Manager, click on that one. Inputs. We come over here to hidden. Okay. Hit buy. All right. You see nothing pops up at all. All right. The expert advisor will keep track of it. All right. If you click on it here, you see stop loss, take profit, stay 0 as well. But again, if you're with the trade manager, if you're with the prop firm, you want to make sure that you actually have yours shown so that you can. These are shown. All right. Need these to be shown. If you're using a prop firm, they need to see the stop loss at least. All right. See, still haven't popped up yet. Hidden. And then once it hits TP, it'll close out automatically. All right. So, I'm sharing here. All right. Anybody else? Any questions, comments, concern? Oh man, we got a bunch of people that jumped on the call. All right. Anybody else? On the trade manager. Nobody? All right. Next, we'll go over the binary ATM indicator. All right. And then after that, we'll go over strategy 11. All right. So let's go in here to the binary ATM indicator. And actually, we stop sharing. All right, great. My pocket options account is open. We'll take a couple trades, hopefully, with the actual setup. All right. Cool. So let's share the screen. Boom, share. All right, so we'll open up a random chart. CAD JPY. All right. Turn the candles on like so. All right. Come back over here to the navigator. Now the binary ATM indicator is a indicator. So you want to close expert advisors and come to indicators. You see AIRO V 4.1. All right. AIRO V 4.1 version 4.1 is what you're going to have. All right. There was, and there is not a version 5. Version 5.0 is more of a marketing for all of AIRO, not just the actual version, because the AIRO version stayed the same. All right. Below it is the binary ATM. There it is. Double click on that one. Make sure these first two are check marked. Hit OK. That's it. It'll automatically apply to the chart. All right. Now, what you see here is a few things. Number one, you see a zigzag. All right. Number two, you see blue and red arrows. All right. Then you have the stochastic down here. You're overbought, you're oversold. All right. You have your signal line and your trend line. All right. So here's how it works. You are looking for M's and W's to match up. As you see here, you have what? All right, you have leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, the W. All right. Here you have what? Leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, the W. These two match up. All right. Therefore, you have a high probability chance of what? Of winning this trade. All right. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's go to M1. We're on H1. So when we trade in binary, because this is for binary, and if you see this happen, if you switch time frames and your stochastic disappears, go to a different time frame and then come back to it. All right. VPS has caused some issues there. All right. All right, here we go. So here we have leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4. Leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4. I can tell you the closer price is to the 100, to the very top, and you get the crossover, that is almost money every time. Almost money every time. All right, so we know we got an M here. We got an M here. All right, now what we're waiting for, is we're waiting for the signal line to commit. The blue line is the signal line. We want to cross over the red dotted line. That's what we call commit. This candle, they just touching. All right. The next candle, guess what? The blue line actually officially crosses down. That is what I call a full commit. All right. Your red candle is here. All right. And so you want to put in a 30-second to 2-minute trade. All right. 30-second to 2-minute trade. As you can see here, this thing dropped 1 minute, 2 minutes. Done. It's a winner. That is a winner. All right. That's it. Same thing for buy. Let me try to find a W for you. Let's try to find a nice little W. All right. Funky W. Again. Let's see here. Open up. All right, here we go. So we got a funky little W here. Leg 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, leg 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Do we enter the trade? I don't see a blue arrow. You could, and you probably would win. There's a crossover right there. Hold on, let's try the candle before. All right. Nope, they're touching. So the next candle right here is the commit. All right. And then 1, 2. So you won that trade. But there's no blue arrow. So I wouldn't enter the trade. I need my arrow to let me know we are still on the up move. So even though after the fact you see a win, I wouldn't enter that trade because I don't have a blue arrow. All right. So let me go find, but that's how what a W looks like. You want that arrow and you want that W right there. That's what it looks like. All right. So let's switch over to pocket options. Let's find a few pairs. All right. GI, GJ. All right. GI, GA, USD CAD. All right. Let's go add those real quick. Let's see if we can't find some trades. GI, What I say? GJ USD CAD. All right. GJ. USD CAD and GOD. Open up the navigator, double click binary ATM. Make sure both of those are check marked. Boom. Go to the 1 minute. USD CAD, binary ATM. Okay. 1 minute. GJ, 1 minute. Binary ATM. Okay. All right. Switch to candles. Boom. Man, we just missed that. Look at that bad boy. 2 W's in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Man, just missed that. GJ. It's getting up there. We'll wait. We're gonna wait. Look like you might have a cross down though. Yep. So let's go to GJ. All right, GJ right here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in the sale. 2 minute trade. Oh, it's a 30-second trade. Guys, to be more careful. All right, guys, to be more careful. So typically, I'll enter in 30-second trades if we are like in the heat, like in the first 2 hours of the actual make that 2 minute trade in the actual first 30 seconds of the actual session. All right, of the actual session, first 2 hours. So right now, when the air was slow, so I'll put that 2 minute trade on. 30 seconds is not enough time to develop. All right. Now we're gonna do this demonstration with and without. I can tell you, the indicator is very accurate when the market is really moving. When it's not, it's better to use it with AIRO and strategy 11. All right. At minute 17, we're in profit. All right. And Profito. Go back and look at that here. All right. GJ information coming down, crossover. All right. You see, yeah, we're losing right now. So we're looking for that bounce. All right. Now I might have been a little premature. I like the information, but this never got to the overbought area. All right. Never got up there. I want to see it bounce off that area. So we're definitely losing this trade right now. Yep. But we got 47 seconds left. So we'll take a look at it. Let's go back and look at the other ones. Let's go back and look at the other ones. GI already had his move. What's GI doing? All right. A little premature on this GJ trade. 21 seconds, 20 seconds. Come on down. Come on down, GJ. You my favorite pair. I said you my favorite pair. That means go down. Has to be more careful. All right, let's see what else is cracking as well. Try to add a few more pairs on the chart. NZD CAD, NZD Chef. Those are all 70%. Oh, let's forget those. Let's go with Euro GBP, Euro USD. Let me add those in. We won't be immature no more, guys. My fault. My apologies. Euro GBP, Forex crosses. Majors. Euro USD. M1. Candlestick. Binary ATM. Okay. M1. Candlesticks. Binary ATM. Now we just wait for a setup. Again, you want to have your M's and W's, higher probability win rates. Can you win without it? Sure. But you have higher probability win rates when you have your M's and W's. Look at this. Now GJ wants to come down. Boy, I tell you, got to be more careful. GJ, just disrespectful. Look at that. Just disrespectful. Boy, I tell you. Disrespectful. All right. Oh, it won for you? Yeah, man. Some of y'all won that one. Y'all, hey, good luck to y'all, man. That GJ was disrespectful to me. Look at that. Beautiful head and shoulders. Boom, 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 boom. Nice little head and shoulders, man. I'm going to enter this trade on GJ. We'll do it again for sale. All right. 2 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you what, I'll take it. And we'll see what happens. I've been testing this out. So I'm on demo, so I'm playing around. You guys, anytime you guys see me trade binary, my first, depending on how long we have to trade, my first 3 to 5 trades will be demo, so I can get into the groove. Everybody knows binary is about getting into the groove, getting going, getting in the zone. So I take the first 3 to 5, get a nice little rhythm going, and then I go to my live account. All right, because it's all about repetition. All about repetition. All right. Well, here's why I took this sale right here. You go back here. You can see on the stochastic, you got a shoulder, a head, another shoulder. All right. This is a regular head and shoulder, which means you should be looking for sell. All right. If it was an inverted head and shoulder, it would mean this is upside down. You'd be looking for a buy. So I just threw it in there. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm on demo. I've taken 3 of those so far in the last week, and they've all won. So we'll see how this one turns out. We'll see how this one turns out. All right, let's go see what we got. We got 59 seconds left. We're right there on the cusp. Right there on the cusp of winning. How is I got $100.05? Well, what is this? What is disrespectful? What is this? Trade amount. $100. There we go. Make it simple. Come on. Come on, GJ. Make up for it. 40, 30 seconds, 38. Come on. Head and shoulders means sell. Let's go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Almost there. Let's go. Keep pushing. Push it to the limit. 20 seconds. Come on. There we go. That's lovely. Isn't she lovely? Well, I'm not singing right quick. If I sing, it'll come back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner. Got that money back. So I am now, I think, 5 for 5, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Again, why did I take that one? Because it was already trending down. Let's go back to GJ. All right, it was already trending down. All right, and I had a head and shoulders formation on the actual stochastic. So I'm gonna be taking those trades all day long. I don't even care if I see a head and shoulders in the middle of like it is right now. It's not at overbought, not oversold. I take them. I have not lost one yet. All right. So I like that setup right there. I like that setup. I've only taken the sale versions. I've never taken an inverted head and shoulders. I don't. It's easy to see these, but I'm gonna see if I can't find some. So let's see if we can find an actual setup. All right, this one's getting ready. GI, nope, not ready. Nope, not ready. And nope, not ready. Wee! Turn right around. Let's go see if we can't add a couple more pairs to see if we can't catch a trade. NZD CAD, NZD Chef. All right. NZD CAD and NZD Chef. NZD Chef. Candle 6, 1 minute. Throw this on the chart. AIRO binary ATM. Okay. All right. And then NZD CAD. NZD CAD. 1 minute. Candlesticks. Oops. And binary ATM. Okay. All right, while we wait for some setups, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys strategy number 7, which is 11. All right, Euro USD. Nothing is set up just yet. All right, little movement there, little movement right there. USD CAD. If this one closes bullish, I'm taking it. I'll explain why later. I will explain why later. It's got to set up right there. It's got to set up first. We got 10 seconds until the next candle. 8, 7. See how it closes. See how it closes. If it closes bullish, I'm taking it. New candle. Come on. Negative, Ghost Rider. Now, you can see here a new candle is bearish and it's dropping. Here's why I would have took that trade if it closed bullish. Look at this. 3 arrows in the same area. That's a nice way. 1, 2, 3. Triple bottom. Looking for the push up. Triple bottom. Looking for the push up. All right. Actually, we'll see what happens on this one here. This one pushes up and we get a commit. I'm in that thing. Woo! Look at it. Push it to limit. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 2-minute expiration. All right. $100. Oh, they don't want me to take a trade. They don't want me to win. Need to push up. Need to push up. We can watch it from pocket options. Do we get a bullish move? Negative, Ghost Rider. Negative. All right. We'll leave it alone. All right. So we'll wait for an actual setup. All right. We're going to wait for a real setup. All right. M's, W's. Need the M's and the W's. Got to have it. All right. Higher probability win rate when you have your M's and W's. M's and W's can be big too. All right. They can be big M's and W's. They can be small ones. All right. Must have M's and W's. All right. And I'll tell you a little secret here that we found out. All right. Higher probability win rate when you have a W and an M on the stochastic and on the chart. But you can also take if you just have an M or W on a stochastic and nice setup. If you get the commit, nice setup, it's good. Like right here, you see this candle right here was a nice commit. No real, it's a crazy M right there, but it doesn't look like but it's more or less an M right here. Take the commit, 1 minute, 2 minutes, easy win. All right, easy win. Easy win. So the stochastic matters more than the chart. But for high probability win rate, you want both to match up at the same time. All right. USD CAD still ain't moved up. All right, cool. So let's go to what you guys came here for. Strategy number 11. The dirty 30, German 30. Candlesticks. Boom, I'm throwing on AIRO. I'm going down to the 1 minute. I'm coming over here and I'm adding AIRO, binary ATM on top of AIRO. Now, the rules are the same, except you don't take every M and W based on the stochastic. W's must be down here at the oversold area and bounce off of a support zone. M's must be at the oversold area, overbought area, and bounce off of what? Bounce off of a resistance area. All right, that's the only difference. Your probability of winning a trade is significantly, and I do being significantly higher. All right, boom, we in this bad boy. Significantly higher if you take it off of an arrow resistance or support zone. So we have an M here. I don't have my M up here. I'm just taking it for you guys to see here. See this thing pans out. But I want it to match up as well. But I'm looking for the M's and W's, but I want them off support or off resistance. All right. That's how you win it. So let's go find some examples here. Let's go find some examples. See if we have any really quickly here. Let that one right there plan out. All right. A little. All right, here we go. Here go one right here. All right. So you can see here, you got leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, the W. All right. You got 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. It's funky, but you got it. This is the way I cash top me. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Turn up for 4. All right. So you got to turn up for 4, which means you're waiting for the commit to happen, and you enter in on the commit. You see they were touching here. This candle was a commit right there. This candle right here. So your entry would be next candle. Boom, right there. All right, you can see here you had what? You had a little drawdown of about 32.7, called 33 pips. And then price ran up almost to the zone, 500, well, actually to the zone right here, 525 pips. 525. All right, and along the way, what'd you have? Along the way, come on. Along the way, you had a what? You had a bag entry. Boom. This got you another 148. That's 673 pips. 2 positions. The original entry, all right, and the bag entry. All right. That's how you use it. Only difference is you're taking your M's and W's off of support and resistance. All right. When you do that, your probability of winning, even your binary trades, are significantly higher. So I recommend using strategy 11 with binary and everything else. I can tell you if you're coming on London session calls, that's probably all we're going to have. All right. Probably all we're going to have is strategy 11. All right. Let's go look and see if we got any binary setups real quick. Nope. Nope. Ooh, I like that. Hit that 100 level. I like that. I like to see that. Your GBP. Nope. And 1, 2, 3. Trying to make that 4th leg of the W, but again, I don't see no W up here. It's just straight down. So, and it's pushing the trend. Leave that alone. USD CAD. Nope. GJ at that 100 level. I'd like to see that. So GJ and the Euro USD. Euro USD pushed up. All right. GJ, we'll see. We'll see. I can tell you, if you get an M or W, like you see right here, off the stochastic, and you get the crossover, take it. There are 2 trades. There were 3 trade setups that I like the most. Again, past performance is not indicative of future results, right? But whenever I get an M or W at the very bottom, at the 0, or at the top at 100, and if I get to commit, I'm in 2 minutes. I haven't lost one of those trades in the last few weeks. That's number 1. Number 2 is when I get an M or W, and that M or W. See if I can find one here real quick. The M or W bounces directly off of the 20 or the 80. So let me find one real quick. All right, here we go. Leg 1, 2, 3, leg 4 of the W. All right, right there. You can see the commit happened where? Commit happened. Boom, this candle right here. 1, boom, 2 minutes later. It's a winner. All right, 2 minutes later, winner. You had an arrow, you had a commit. 1, 2 minutes. All right. So when it bounces directly off, when a W hits that 20 line and then heads back up, winner. When the M, that second hump, just like the second hump here in the W. When that second hump on the M hits directly on the 80 and then bounces off, that is another winner. Those trades I have, again, in the last few weeks since using this indicator, I have not lost. Look at this, another head and shoulder. Another head and shoulders is the third one that I recommend. All right, look at that. Boom, committed right there. 1 minute, 2 minute. So head and shoulders, inward W bouncing directly off the overbought or oversold, not going above it or below it, just directly hitting that line and bouncing off, as well as when it's at the extremes, at the 100, at the 0. All right, those three trades I have found to be, I don't even care what's going on in the chart. As long as I see it on a stochastic setup, I'm taking it on the chart. I am taking it on the chart. I have not lost one yet. All right. Uh-oh. What is this? Euro USD? I think we're late. Let's see what happens here. Yep. This was a commit right here. So we missed it. Actually, this was a commit. 1, 2. Oh, we'd have been won this one. All right. So let's go back and wait for GJ. Because GJ is up there. So I'm waiting for GJ to plummet. Waiting for it to drop. Waiting for that to drop. And USD CAD is BSing as well. We'll wait for GJ. All right, let me pull up another pair. We may miss GJ because I'm going to go over strategy 11. Let's go over strategy 11 on a Forex pair. On a Forex pair. Actually, before I do, let me come see what you guys got to say. I haven't went back to the chat yet. All right, let's scroll back up. GJ is just jealous that Nate left her for GER 30. Yeah, German 30. We back. Do we need to look for trend before we take trade or just follow stochastic? I haven't talked about trend all day. Binary options is not Forex. Now, if you trade for Forex, I recommend trading in line with the market maker trend. All right, but when we talk about binary, have you heard me talk about trend? Nope. Don't even worry about it. Stochastic only. All right. All right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. My bad. You're right. You're right. 11 is 11. All right. Strategy 11. So strategy 11 works on everything. Again, the binary ATM indicator can be used just for binary. It's only for binary. That's what it's used for. When you combine it with AIRO, you can use it for everything. Indices, gold, crypto. If you've seen the chat, AIRO bag chat, it was blowing up all weekend, myself included. We were all trading Ethereum, catching hundreds of pips. Some people caught thousands. It is used for strategy 11. That's strategy. When you combine strategy 11, you can trade everything. All right. Everything. So let us jump back on the charts. All right. See if we can't get you a couple moves real quick. All right. There go GJ. Oh, did we miss it? Let me see. I think this candle is the one that's committing, or is it the last one? All right. So I'm having a little technical. And earlier, I wouldn't have any problems with the software. So I talked to the team. All right. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be looking into the code to try to make the software run a little faster. So I talked to HQ already. All right. I already talked to HQ. So we're trying to make some changes. Kind of slow tonight. I hate when it's slow. Look at that NZD-CHF. Boom, boom, boom. And an M at almost at 100%. That drop was a commit. 2-minute trades. You know what? We late on NZD-CHF, but it's got a pullback coming off that 100 or close to that 100. I'm gonna go enter that trade. NZD-CHF. Yep, I'm gonna go enter that. I'm entering that bad boy 5 times. I might get bit though. No, we good. We're gonna be good. We're in there 5 times. I hate when this dude just threw me all over the place. All right. So we got 2 minutes. I'm just playing around right now. We'll be serious here in a second. Once I find some setups. Market's kind of slow right now. I can tell you the best time to trade would be with would be with the actual the market. So you guys will see tonight. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose this one back. We got 2 minutes. Might come back down. During London session, you guys will see me trading a lot more with the strategy 11. So we'll be able to flip flop and go look at pocket options quickly as well, because we'll have it already on the chart. Maybe we'll get into some trades. So let's go look at a forex pair. All right, let's go look at a forex pair. Come on, VPS. I'm gonna go with GU. All right, GU. We're gonna throw AIRO on. I'm gonna leave it on H1. It's not a problem. H1, and we're gonna come in here and we're gonna add binary ATM. Boom, boom, boom. We in there. All right. Now GU was an uptrend. Is an uptrend. All right. So we see here. This is today. This is yesterday. Friday. Thursday. All right. Thursday you had what? Leg 1, 2, 3. Leg 4 of the W. Leg 1, 2, 3, 4 of the W. All right. It committed. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was my other VPS. Okay. All right. We got the commit right here. This candle. All right, which means that we enter in next candle for the buy. Boom. All right. And look at this. We had drawdown of called 8 pips, ran up to the zone, 113 pips. It actually ran up as high as 118. All right. Risk 8 pips to catch 118. Now, with Forex, there's one thing, and actually even crypto indices, the way I use it, I'll show you where my stop loss is at. So when I'm trading Forex pairs, indices, all that, I like to take it zone to zone. There are 3 different ways to exit the trade. I'll show you those 3. Now we talked about a little more. But you can see here, if my entry is here, my stop loss is going to be the wick of the candle the arrow is pointing to. So the last arrow. So this is the arrow pointing for the buy. Here's my W. There's my commit. I get in this candle, this little itty bitty candle right here, runs up. All right. My stop loss is right here. All right. So let me mark that area. Boom. All right. So I am risking 22.5 pips. And it went up as much as 118. That is a 1 to 5.3 ratio. It's a beautiful setup there. All right, and look what happened along the way. What did you get? Along the way, you got a what? A bag entry. Man, that's beautiful. Along the way, you got a what? A strategy 4 breakout. See this right here? Broke above the previous day's money zone. All right. Along the way, actually even before the bag entry, this candle right here was what? A strategy 3 entry, Asia session breakout. This candle right here, 2 candles before the arrow, the bag entry. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 entries. That's 4 entries based on all the strategies. So the better you are at understanding the strategies, the more entries you can actually tie in there. And look at this. So the first one went 118. The second entry went as high as 96. That's 214 pips. Third entry went as high as 92. That's 306 pips. And the fourth entry went as high as 73. That's 379 possible pips you could have caught. 379 on one pair, in one move, in one day. Guess what? You don't need anything else at that point. It's a wrap. 379 pips. It's a wrap. And you only risked on the first initial entry 22 pips. By the time you put the second entry on, you were already on. You were already 23 pips of profit. So by that point, you already up 23 pips. Could have moved that stop loss and profit and been good. Let it ride. All right. So this is how you use. This is strategy 11. Your entries are typically going to be a lot earlier than AIRO, the actual AIRO that pops up. All right. And by the time the AIRO pops up, that's another compound. And the more strategies you know, the more entries you can have, the more pips you can catch. All right. Now, let's go over. We got 30 minutes to the end of the call. So I'm going to show you guys real quick the few different ways that you can exit the trade. All right. We're going to use it on, let's go with EuroCAD. EuroCAD. Who's clapping their hands now, man? Like clapping their hands? What are you clapping your hands for? The strat 11, I'm seeing have TP open to 100, 200 pips. It's pretty up to you. It depends on what time frame you're on. You want to keep an eye on it, but it depends on what time frame you're on. So H1, H4, pretty feasible. Jackie's going to love that you demonstrate this on H1. Yeah, she always loves H1. H1 can be changed in dashboard default templates from AIRO to binary ATM. No, you cannot. All right. There are no notifications that come for binary ATM. All right. Otherwise, that thing will just be going off all day. My VBS got back to normal soon after Nate's call earlier today, so he might have had something to do with it. Man, I didn't do anything. Mine's slowing down now, so I think you gave it to me. All right. Yes, I am aware of the lag, guys. I just talked about it. I've already talked to headquarters, and we'll be looking to try to make some changes. So I don't no reminders necessary. Just caught GJ on pocket options. Oh, you caught that sale? Nice. I'm gonna try to finish showing. Yep, nobody else said anything. I'm gonna finish trying to show strategy 11, the different ways to get out the trade, and then we will come and try to catch some trades for the last 20 minutes or so on pocket options. All right. We're sharing the screen. Boom, boom, boom. All right. AIRO, EuroCAD, and binary ATM. All right. You see we're in a downtrend. All right. Clear as mud. Let's see here. Do I see a setup? Yes, I see a setup here. All right. I see a leg 1, 2, 3, 4 of the M. All right. Leg 1, 2, 3, 4 of the M. All right. As soon as this thing closes, we'll pick this up here. Boom. There's a commit on this long candle here. You get in here. Run it down. 88 pips. All right. So entry is right here. Slight pullback, bigger drop. So if you notice the trend, once you get really good with your AIRO binary ATM indicator entries, your drawdown is going to be very short. Very short. All right. All right. So how do I get out of the trade? There are a few ways that I look to get out of the trade. Number one, conservatively. All right, conservatively. First one, this first yellow line is boom right here. Right when the signal line hits the oversold. So coming from overbought, it's oversold. So for me, not many pips on this trade. It's H1, so 33 pips. It's a nice move. 33 pips. That's a safe way to get out. Second way is when what? When these touch, these kiss. See? The signal line and the trend line when they come together. So that right there, let me zoom in a little bit so I can see. That would be a win of about 25 pips. All right. And then the third one is zone to zone. So when it hits the opposite colored zone. All right. That's it. Those are 3 ways that I like to get out. All right. You can, again, what I recommend if you want to just have set take profits on the 15-minute chart for Forex pairs, 20 pips is a real safe target for Forex pairs. All right, on a 15-minute time frame. On the hour, 50 pips. On the H4, 100 pips. All right. So real simple on that aspect. German 30. We took that bogus entry. It's just playing with us now. I will. There it is, trying to come down. All right, so let's look at it here. GJ, USD CAD, I already made its move. GI, negative, not looking too good. We got leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. So I'm looking for that leg 4, the W now. 1, 2, 3. The GI may be a good setup here in a second. Keep that in the back of our head. Euro GBP, nope, already made its move. Euro USD, we're late. Nice information. Boom, boom, beautiful. Entry should have been, commit happened on this candle. 1, 2, I've been a winner. Got in there, 1, 2, it dropped. I've been a winner there. All right, so that's a good one. You missed it though. All right, NZD Chef and GR, put those together. NZD Chef, you see, is leg 1, 2, 3, trying to make that leg 4 at the extreme levels. So we'll see if we can't get that. Euro GBP already made its move. Euro USD. Oh yeah, we already talked about that one. NZD CAD already made its move. All right, so we're not worried about any of those. So we're looking at GR and NZD Chef. GR and NZD Chef. We'll wait for those to set up properly. All right. GR, there it is. Got the fourth leg of the W. GR. Why did I do that? Should be just 2 minutes. We're in here for GR for 2 minutes. All right. See what I see here. All right, for me, I got leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, the W. The arrows there committed. All right. See how that plays out. And again, I'm probably just, let me do this here. I need to do this here. We're gonna trade this indicator right now. Strategy 11 is slowing us down. Once I get the indicator working right, we had no issues. We'll look at going to just trade strategy 11. Strategy 11, like I said, highly more profitable. The setups are cleaner, but then you also have higher probability trades. So we'll see how the GI plays out with the W formation off the bottom, off that close to that zero line. 2 minute trade. All right. Got a minute, 20 seconds. All right. Man, I got 9% on this computer. Get ready to hook up in here in a second. All right. Look at that moving up. I like to see that. I don't like close wins, man. I don't like them. I like these big, far away wins like this. So the further away it gets, the happier I feel. All right. Less stress. When they get real tight, man, it's like watching a close basketball game. Wait for that last jump shot, the last buzzer beater. All right. I don't like buzzer beaters. I like blowouts. That's just me. I like blowouts, especially when it comes to my money. I'd rather blow out than barely win or barely lose. All right. 40 seconds left. Looking good. Hope you guys saw that. Again, W off the bottom of the zero coming back. Just touched our entry. Wait for it. Now, I'll tell you a trick. Your entry is key when it comes to binary options. So for me, when I see a setup, all right, and as soon as the candle flips over and I see the setup on the chart, I typically enter in my trades on my phone. That way I don't have to switch over. That switching over, that could cause you, that's 1-2 seconds, maybe even more if you have to go find the actual pair. All right, we got 5 seconds. Come on, pull back up. 3. See, too close for us. Too close for comfort. What to give it to us? Yep, broke even. So we broke even on that trade. Broke even on that trade. Got to be more careful. Look at that. And then 3 seconds later, pulls up. Got to be more careful. Let's go look for another one. USD CAD. No. NZD Chef. No. GJ. Negative. GBP. Euro USD, NZD CAD, Euro USD. All right, I like what Euro USD is doing. Leg 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm looking for it to reverse back down and give me that that fourth leg of the W, I mean of the M here, and this commit. So Euro USD, I'm going to flip back. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful right there. Euro USD, I'm flipping over. It's 50%, but I'm going to show you guys the setup. 2, 1. All right. All right, we should have a commit. Look at that. We in late. Golly. Late. Go to a minute. That's too late. I'm not going to enter in. I'm not going to chase that trade. But you see there, that's why flipping back and forth. Matter of fact, let me get my phone ready, guys. I should have already entered this trade here. Let me get my phone. We should be in right at the beginning of this candle. All right. At the beginning of the candle. So let me get my phone so I can actually put my entries in from my phone. This would be a clear winner. A clear winner. 2-minute trade. This is a piece of cake right here. Piece of cake. Fine, watch it. We got 2 minutes on this trade. Look at that bad boy just fall. All right. What did I see here? What did I see? All right. Leg 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth leg of the M. Leg 1, 2, 3, and fourth leg of the M. Technically, it really hadn't committed yet. It barely committed. We'll see how this one closes. This one closes strong. We're looking at, yeah, we're gonna take this trade here. All right. Boom right there. I am hitting. I'm maxing the whole account out. Demo, so we're gonna max it all out. But I like that trade. If you're in the trade, make sure if you flip back and forth between your phone and your computer, make sure you pay attention to your times. Every time I switch to my phone to computer, it switches back to whatever this mode is, and my times are always messed up. So I've got less than 2 minutes. Keep an eye on that one. All right. So now that I'm in the groove, I'm gonna let this one play out. We'll go ahead and switch to live account, start taking some trades. All right. Let's see what we see here, though. Let's go back and look. You can even see it on the pocket options chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a leg M. That's a fourth leg of the M. Slanted. You guys know how I teach on strategy number 7. That's a slanted M right there. Slanted down. All right. You can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. That last one committed down. Nice. Bouncing right off that 80. Right off. So now I'm looking for a nice little push down. Now we're looking for the nice push down. Look at that. Still pushing down. Now I want that candle to come on down. Don't even do that. Don't do that to us. All right. There we go. Coming on down. Still got 30 seconds on this trade. All right. We should have more. We should have about 50 seconds. But again, I hit the when I flip back and forth, it changed the timer. All right. So you got to keep in mind that we should have additional 20 seconds on this time frame. It put us in at 140 or 138. So we should have additional 22 seconds. If you put in a 2-minute trade with me and I lose this trade, you should win. And if I lose, it's my fault because I did not pay attention to. Yep, and I'm going to lose this trade because I did not pay attention to that extra 22 seconds by through my time here. So we'll see here. Once this gets down to 38 seconds, we'll see what if this thing's a winner or not. All right. Actually, I broke even on that trade, so you gave it all my money back. So I actually broke even on that trade. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harry, you either won or broke even. It's going to be very scary. All right. Back to the chart here. All right, guys, let me check with you guys over here in the chat. Let me hook up to the computer real quick. All right, my bad, guys. What's a reasonable TP on the M1 or M5 time frame? Depends on what you're trading. All right. trade demo and play around with it. All right, depends on what you're trading. If you're trading crypto indices, all that, it's gonna be different. Gonna be slightly, so it just depends on what you're trading. All right, so let's get back in here. Share my screen. We got 12 minutes left at the end of the call. All right, let's jump back in here. Somebody said GA. GA. Oh, it's not a setup for me. It already been crossed. All right, GJ. USD CAD, negative. NZD Chef, negative, too late. Euro GBP, too late. Euro USD, NZD CAD. All right, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait for a setup. German 30, trying to come down. We're just gonna wait for a setup. Wait for a setup. I'm gonna enter it from my phone. Let me switch over to my live account. Take the trade. All right, take the trade. I'm gonna take it from my phone. That way I don't have to worry about it. Take it from the phone. All right, one thing I also like to do, you guys already know the checklist. Make sure your milliseconds, you check your milliseconds. Mine are at 39. You guys know, have milliseconds underneath 100. I'm also looking at my pairs up here. NZD Chef, gone. NZD CAD, gone. Euro USD, Euro GBP, USD CAD, GJ. Come back up here and I'll find everything that has the highest payout. All the AUDs. All right. So AUD CAD, AUD USD. Let's go add those. All right. All right. AUD CAD. AUD USDs and majors. All right. Flip back over. AUD CAD, AUD USD, Euro CAD, and GI. Euro CAD and GI. Euro CAD, GI. Oh. USD JPY, AUD JPY. All right, there we go. 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna do strategy 11. We're gonna get the right setups. We're gonna get the right setups. Not gonna play no games no more. All right. All right. One minute. And again, you guys have been trading long enough. Best time to trade binary is during the actual sessions. That's when you have the most volatility. You're gonna have setups coming back to back to back to back, allowing you to hit your goal a lot faster. Get out. You gotta be a lot more patient outside of the sessions, as price is not as volatile. All right. And then the last one, AUD CAD. Boom, there we go. All right, any setups? Any setups? I can tell you the first thing I do to see about setups is I'm looking to see what's going on with the stochastic. Is it setting up for M or W at a certain level? If yes, then I'm gonna look at that pair a lot closely. I can see right now everything's trash right now. We've missed the move. We missed the move. So all right. All right. I kind of like USD JPY. You see leg 1, 2, 3. Could be a leg forward of an M. It's a big M. It's a big M. You see the M here? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Could be a nice little M. All right. USD JPY just crossed over. I missed it. I missed it. You see here USD JPY looking good. Look at that USD JPY. Look at that. All right, looking good. If I enter in at the beginning of that candle, we'd be good right now. So all good. I like that one from the standpoint of the M format. All right. So we'll wait for another setup. ADJPY. We'll wait. It's all about patience. All about patience. You got to set up. You got to set up. You don't. You don't. Only down 18 pips on that GER 30 trade. I'm gonna let that bad boy run. Let it run. I'm glad I missed it. USDJPY would have been an L. L. USDJPY. Man, I don't know why it's so slow today. We got 4 minutes. Nothing really is even close to being set up. Hope you guys can see the setups. All right. Or see what I'm talking about. I'll be on. I might do a impromptu London session tonight. I don't know. Just with everything going on, I might do an impromptu London session to trade London Open and then to trade binary. All right. So London Open and binary. So I might do a impromptu call. All right. So we'll see. If I do, you'll see it in the chat. But hopefully you guys got opportunity to hear and see about strategy number 11. Get those demo trades up, and then once you feel confident, flip over. All right. That's what I do. I get confident in my demo, then I flip over to my live once I catch that rhythm. That's just the way it is. It's kind of like playing basketball, you know. Get a couple shots, get the rhythm, boom, start to take it. All right. So we got 3 minutes, 21 seconds. All right. The training video that's posted to YouTube today. That training happened last night. So that's fresh. That was last night's training. All right. All right, guys. That is yes, commit is when the lines cross. Correct. All right, correct. Go back. The video is, about everything we went over today is pinned to the top of the AIRO bag check. Go watch it over again, over and over till you understand fully what's going on. Then go practice it on your demo. Then once you get consistent, get it to your live count. Let's make this money. All right. I will see you guys on London session tomorrow for sure. Might do an impromptu call tonight. We'll see. See you in the funny papers.
There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading binary options is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits or will sustain losses. Before trading binary options, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading binary options is appropriate. Investors who trade binary options should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading binary options is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria chat room constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell binary options.